Pilates for cyclists. COBRA.
So spending long hours on the bike, cyclists can get really stiff in the thoracic spine and become quite hunched. So the COBRA is a really great way of trying to stretch out the upper back. So you're going to start off lying on the floor with your head down and your arms in the I surrender position. And you're just going to feel as though you've got a little orange underneath your chin that you're just lightly holding throughout the movement. We're going to breathe in to prepare, and then as we breathe out, we're going to press through our arms, allowing our head to float up from the floor, pushing upwards, lifting one rib at a time off the mat until we extend our arms, and then slowly coming back down again trying to do one rib at a time, peeling our way back down onto the floor. So we're breathing out on the way up, breathe in to hold, and then breathing out as we come back down again. And we're just watching that as we come up, we're keeping those hip bones relaxed onto the mat. We're not hinging through our lower back, so we should feel the movement through the whole spine on the way up and on the way back down again. Again, you want to repeat this exercise 6 or 8 times so that you're feeling that good stretch each time.
Bridge level 3.
So we're going to try our bridge level 3. This is a great exercise for cyclists to try and get your glutes muscles working and also to create some length in your hamstrings. Really important for getting that downward pedal stroke. So we're going to start off on our back. Find our nice Pilates rest position. Just create that little bit of space between the knees. And we're going to start off coming into our bridge position. So we're going to just tilt our pelvis towards the base of our ribs. And we're going to gradually peel our backs up off the floor, vertebra by vertebrae. Breathing out as we go up. Then take a breath in to prepare. We're going to just extend one leg, bring it back to the start, and then extend the other leg. So we're breathing out as we go out, and breathing in as we're coming back again, all the while trying to keep the pelvis nice and level, stopping our rib cage from flaring outwards, keeping that connection between our rib cage and our hips. We're going to repeat it between 6 or 8 times, and then we're going to slowly peel the back down, back onto the floor, rolling out and coming back into our start position.
Thread the needle.
This exercise is called Thread the Needle. It's a great exercise again for improving the thoracic mobility and working on the strength in the neck flexors at the front of the neck here to help with the endurance of those muscles when you're on the bike for many hours. So we're going to start off in our kneeling position, and whereas normally we would have our hands directly underneath our shoulders, we're just going to bring them just a little bit in front of the shoulders so we're in more of a bike position. And from here we're going to take one hand, place the back of the hand on the floor and slide that hand along the floor, reaching away from your body as far as you can. It's fine to let this elbow bend, and then we're going to come back and reach up towards the ceiling, rolling the rib cage to come into that position. And then we're going to repeat to the opposite side, reaching away as we breathe out, and then breathing in, breathing all the way up and over.
Leg pull in prone.
exercise is a little bit more challenging. It's called the leg pull in prone. And we're going to start in this 4-point kneeling position. Now this exercise is really great for getting your glutes and your hamstring muscles working really strongly, and at the same time maintaining a stable middle. And that's really important when you're on your bike, because you want your middle to be nice and firm so that you've got a firm base to push down through your legs and put all the power through into the pedals. So we're going to just start by moving our arms a little way out from underneath our shoulders and then tuck the toes underneath. We're going to breathe in to prepare, and we're just going to start by just hovering the knees a little way off the floor, and then we're going to extend our legs so that our body is coming forwards over our hands, and this is our start position. From here we're going to breathe in to prepare, and then we're going to squeeze the bottom muscle and lift one leg straight up off the floor and put it down. So we're breathing out as we lift up and in as we put it back down again. And as we're holding this position, we're trying to keep some nice length through the neck. We don't want the head dropping down. We've still got that little orange underneath our chin that we're just gently holding. And each time we lift, we're trying to keep the pelvis nice and level and not rocking from one side to the other. Aiming to do around 6 to 8 repetitions. And then we're going to come back again so that the knees are just hovering slightly over the mat. Drop the knees down and come back to our start position.
Hip flexor stretch.
So we're going to do a hip flexor stretch now from this lunge position. It's very easy for the muscles at the front of the hip to get really tight when you've been cycling a lot. So you're going to start with one leg in front of the other, and we're just going to gently lunge forwards and hold that stretch for about 30 seconds. When we're in that position, we're just making sure that the knee is going straight over the foot and that we're keeping the body upright and not leaning forwards into that stretch. So you might find it useful to have your hands on your hips so that you can feel that your pelvis is staying in a nice upright position and that you're not leaning forwards, and just coming through till you can feel a comfortable but definite stretch on the front of the hip. It's also quite good for helping your balance as well.